It is currently September the 8th, and it has been 57 days since replanting my tower garden since I had a pump failure. And I used a lot of plants that were already established when I put those in. I am a little tomato heavy. The largest plant I have right now is a Sweet 100 tomato plant that was a volunteer plant growing in the landscaping from seeds, and that has done quite well. Lots of cherry tomatoes, and I do have a couple of the bush Goliath tomato plants. Lots of red cherry tomatoes hiding in that canopy, and a nice heavy fruit set from the bush Goliath tomato plants. Strawberry plants, variety is Sparkle. They've been a little bit slow. They produced indoors and struggled a little bit after being moved outside, but you could tell that I am getting some blossoms, and hopefully I might be able to get a few strawberries before fall comes along too strong. Pepper plants seem like they will probably not have enough time to produce, although they've blossomed, and I'm starting to get some small areas where I can see where pods are coming along. These quick snack seedless cucumbers are kind of a cocktail variety, and they've been fairly prolific on small vines so far. This Wau dwarf variety of sunflower has been extremely prolific with the amount of blooms and branching on a small frame, and I've been quite pleased with it. I have been experimenting with an ability to use a 3D printed adapter plate that accommodates an air garden basket, and that is what the cucumbers are using. I did have that basket pull out under the weight of the vine that was overloaded with fruit, and since I pushed it back into the tower, it seems like it's picking up and growing again. An alternative is I used the net basket 2 inches in size, cut out the bottom of it, and used a neoprene cloning collar to go around the sunflower, and as it's grown you can see that the trunk has swollen up, but it's still securely in the tower. This does mark the first summer that I've used a float valve in my tower garden and had a gravity feed reservoir. I did learn a few things, such as having a proper elevation for a gravity feed reservoir, as well as having a large enough reservoir. Under the summer heat and winds, it did not take too long for the tower garden to suck up about 34 gallons. One other thing that I used was a blink camera after having something come around and eat off plants on the bottom, actually pulling out plants that were as large as like a basketball in size, and so far I have not found out what it was. Suspected deer, but it has not come back. Probably the most amazing thing that I've ran into is I've never been able to plant a garden on July 13th as late in the season and still get produce. So overall, this has been kind of a quick summary of how my summer's gone with the tower garden.